Well, I'm walking near a park in the middle of winter. You know, one thing I like about winter? That there's all this snow there, you know? And it's like so weird because this is the sidewalk. Wait, am I on the sidewalk? Yeah, I'm on the sidewalk. This is the park, and this is the street. It sort of looks like little mountains. Like, you know, and I always feel like, you know, if the snow was yellow, this would like probably look like Afghanistan or something. But it's like it's not the same because it's snow, it's not sand, but it's like there's the same thing in terms of like this thingy that sort of covers the ground, and that, you know, I guess if this was Afghanistan, you'd be like hopping over the sand instead of the snow. But anyway, so I'm gonna go get some groceries, then I'm gonna come back home. See you guys later.
Not a moment of division, it's a moment of unification.
Hey everyone, so
Administration begins
it's
and
January
brings with it
20th,
a new
2021,
And with
and so
Our
this
great
is,
national debate goes forward, and
I guess, a
determined
special day because
democracy
it's
will continue to be
the inauguration of the
in
new
pursuit of a more
American
perfect
president.
union and a better future for all Americans.
I got in the
What a
newspaper,
privilege for me to join you today. Thank you.
and it's funny, they just have a small, there's a real presidential couple arrives in Washington. It's kind of funny, like a real presidential couple. It's like Trump and Melania were not a real presidential couple. Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, she was like mail order bride or something, but I mean, you know, it's still legal marriage, I guess. Whatever. Is Trudeau complaining that people are, you know, going on vacation, and it says people shouldn't go to trips in the south, and not the time. This is Quebec's prime minister. He says we have to ban non-essential flights.
Gracious and merciful
Legault,
God,
it's a premier, the prime minister.
at this sacred
Legault
time, we
doesn't
come
want that
before
the
you
Quebecers take advantage of
on our knees.
the off week
But we come still more with
to
hope,
get a tan in the south.
and with
I
our
mean, come on,
eyes
that's
raised
just tradition, man.
to the vision of a more perfect
Oh,
union in
historic
our land,
day in Washington.
a union of all our
Follow the
citizens to promote
departure
the
of
general
Trump
welfare
and the
secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves
that
and
means
our posterity.
the swearing in
We are
of
people
Biden.
of many races, creeds,
This is
and colors,
Biden, this
national
is Trump.
backgrounds, cultures, and
They're like
styles.
both of them way too
Now
old
far more numerous and on land
to be
much
president.
vaster
So
than when Archbishop John Carroll wrote his prayer.
that would be funny if, like, during the inauguration,
George Washington,
like the Chief Justice
232 years
like
ago.
says the oath, and then Biden tries to
Archbishop
say it, like, wait a minute, I don't
Carroll
remember.
prayed
What
that
did you
you,
say?
O
Anyway,
Creator of all, would assist with your
Well, that's
Holy
that.
Spirit of counsel and fortitude the President of these United States.
old people are not aliens. What
that
the
his
fuck? This
administration
guy,
may be conducted in righteousness
he's a funny
and
reporter.
be eminently useful to
I
your
guess
people. Today,
slightly
we
more
confess
right-wing
our
than
past failures
what we
to
would
live
generally see
according
in
to our vision
this
of
newspaper,
equality,
but
inclusion,
still
and
left-wing
freedom for
for
all.
American standards, I guess.
Yet we resolutely commit still more now to renewing the vision,
Here,
to caring
Joe
for one
Biden.
another in
Why do
word
they
and
always
deed,
pick bad pictures of him? I mean,
especially the least
look at this
fortunate
guy.
among us,
he looks
and so
Chinese,
becoming a
and he
light
looks
for
tired,
the world.
and he looks like,
There is
no,
a
he looks like the
power in
camera
each
flash just
and every
blinded
one
him or
of us
something.
that lives
You can see his teeth
by
look like a
turning to
skeleton
every
or
other
something.
one of us. The thrust of the Spirit to cherish
Emotional moments for
and
Joe
care and
Biden.
stand by others,
He,
and above all those
I would say that.
most in need. It is called love,
it's like when you
and its path is to give ever more of
like
itself.
pay tribute. That's it. He paid
Today,
tribute to
it is
his
called
son, and
American
400,000
patriotism,
American victims
born not
of
power and
COVID
privilege,
the day
but
before
of care
swearing
for the
in.
common good, with malice toward none, and with charity for all.
Here's the guy
For
from
our
Home
new
Alone 2.
President, we beg of you
See
the
this thing?
wisdom Solomon
It looks like
sought,
his hair is longer,
and he
but it's
knelt
not his hair.
before
It's
you and prayed
like
for an
whatever thing is
understanding
there.
heart, so that I can govern your people.
Donald
and
Trump
know the
insists
difference
on not
between right and
congratulating Joe Biden.
wrong. We trust in the counsel of the letter of
My
James.
God.
If any of you
So right
lacks
now
wisdom,
at this
you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault,
déménagement means moving, when you're
and
moving
it
to a
will
new
be
place.
given to you.
This means
Pope
a
Francis
return
has
to
reminded
sender.
us how important it is to dream
Oh yeah, the
together.
Clan Panton. These guys,
By ourselves, he wrote, we risk
they're a
seeing
famous
mirages,
company here that they
things that are not there.
um,
Dreams, on the other hand,
actually they're movers.
are
Basically, they have
built
moving trucks and
together.
help people move. So anyway, it's sort of a
Be with us,
gag with
holy mystery of love, as we dream
Trump
together.
leaving and whatever. They're
Help us
advertising
under
to
our
help
new
people who are
president
leaving.
to reconcile
I don't think
the people
that
of our
Trump's going to
land,
hire a Quebec company to move out of the
restore
White
our
House.
dream and invest
Anyway.
it with peace and justice and the joy
Masturbation.
that is the overflow
Ottawa
of
takes
love.
things in hand.
To the glory of your name.
In hand, masturbation in hand,
Amen.
it means take care of things, but yeah, well. Anyway, so, in celebration of this new administration, we're gonna make a cake. And I got some stuff, and I haven't said I was gonna clean up. I didn't. Okay, so we're gonna make do somehow. One way or the other, we're gonna make do.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Get my
please remain
eggs.
standing for the presentation of our national colors by the Armed Forces
And,
Color Guard, the singing of our
have
national
the
anthem,
floor,
and for the pledge
And
of
I
allegiance.
got magic baking powder. We're gonna be making a cake. Okay. That's sort of. Wait, we need something to. Wait a minute. Okay, well, I'm gonna make this, the eggs. Let's clean this up first. That's too small though. Do I have anything bigger to make a cake? Oh, I still have these bags. Oh, I didn't know I still had them. I was looking for them. Wait. No. Okay. Not here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Shit.
for the singing of our national anthem, accompanied by the President's own
Okay, I have this one's a little bit bigger.
welcome, Lady Gaga.
Alright. Ah! If you noticed, like in politics, sometimes you have like, if you go on Reddit or like any social website, message boards, whatever, sometimes they're going to talk about some politician who said something completely outrageous, like, I don't know, I don't remember, like, but say you have like a guy that's going to be front page news because, like, he says something like, it's almost like Nazi stuff or something, and like, and it's always like the really, really, really outrageous things that you're gonna hear. It's always like someone who's like a state senator, or, like, it's never like someone who's like in the U.S. Senate or the U.S. House of Representatives. Always someone at the state level, because it's like nobody really knows them. know, I think there's some of them have been elected by what, like 1,000 people in their county, maybe less, you know. So, like, they're not really high-profile politicians, and but they're like just in a competition to say the craziest thing they can possibly say, like the most racist, ridiculous, you know, thing, like, you know, a woman who's too old to have kids is useless, things like that, you know, like really outrageous things. And shit. Yeah. And yeah. And it's like it's so obvious that the reason they're doing this is because you know, like they're like really just trying to like get on the news so they can sort of upgrade from being a state representative to being a national okay. Well, I'm still gonna use this for to being a national thingy. And anyway, we're gonna mix this. So the thing with cake is that you have to have some sort of a texture. Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America.
More eggs, I guess. It's sort of not liquid enough.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, how liquid it has to be. Wait. Okay. It's sort of weird. What the hell's going on here? Wait. You know, I was thinking, like, when you have transgender people, you know, like, when they do, like, surgeries, like, to turn, like, weenies into vaginas or something, and I think, like, honestly, like, they're doing it wrong. I don't think that the doctors are really approaching, like, this correctly, because, you know, the thing they should do, wait a minute, I was thinking, like, let's say you're a guy, okay, and you want to become a woman, like the surgery, like the first thing they should do is like make a compilation of penises, you know, like just like they yeah, I think they have to put water in there, and they have to like they amputate your penis, and they just remove it, like circumcision or something, and then like they just store it in a box, but they write like characteristics of it, like, you know, how big it is, and like color and like blood type or whatever the hell they have to know, you know, like things like that. And so they store it in a box, they store it in a freezer, and it's all cataloged, you know, like you know, with line, and you have like little, like this thing, see, all these styles, like would be a little drawer, and you just pull it and you have the frozen penis inside, and like another set of drawers for vaginas, like women who want to become them, they just like amputate the vagina and put it in a little box. And so like when the collection is big enough, well, they're no longer going to have to like turn the penis upside down like they did to Mr. Garrison to like make it look like a vagina. They're just gonna remove it, put it in a drawer, then take a vagina from another drawer and put that instead, you know. So they're gonna have like the real thing instead of just that. It's gonna take some time, so like you're gonna be put on a waiting list. So I guess in the like in the middle, in the meantime, I guess yeah, I guess can put a little straw or something. Wait a minute. Like so that they can eat, so just put a straw in here. But I think it should work because like they have to be careful like for the blood type, so that your body doesn't like reject the thingy and it's like explodes or something.
Fabulous Lady Gaga with that dove of peace.
Okay.
You made me
Oh, yeah, I have to
noticing
put
they're
some
wiping
magic
down
powder.
microphones and
So yeah, that
always this
you know, it's just like
COVID
reminds
is
me
here always.
like wait.
United States Marine Band.
Wait. Gimme. You ever notice like when you go to like a bar, like it's funny. It's like all the men are sitting on one side, all the women sitting on the other side, and like it's like there's an invisible barrier. They just don't want to mix or something. It's like, you know, in some countries it's the law, I guess, but like here it's not. But they just, like do it anyway. It's just have to be careful not to put too much of this. Not exactly the correct amount. Just put a little bit. Okay. All right. Wait. Wait. I'm looking for something. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me just do this. And I want it to taste like lemon, so I'm gonna put some lemon in it. I bought some lemons. Wait a minute. Alright. You know, I hate cutting things with one hand. Where was that little crack? Okay. I just put this into the crack. No sexual pun intended. Oh, this reminds me, I heard a story, you know, it was some time ago, I think it was back in the 90s, and there was a guy, like, in a computer library, well, not computer, like a library, and they had, like, computers, and back in the 90s, like, computers weren't like they are now, like, not everybody was used to computers the way they are today, and, so this guy comes in and he never really used a computer before, and so back in the 90s, like they had screensavers, and like when Windows 95 and Windows 98, you could put your own screensaver. You know, and I remember my favorite one was like it was sort of like a labyrinth, you know, with like red bricks or something, and it would just, you know, you're just moving through the labyrinth. That's a screensaver. Anyway, so what happens is when the screensaver comes on, what you have to do is just move the mouse a little bit, you know, just move the mouse a bit and the screensaver goes up, you can go back to work. And so that guy, he was teaching like the newbie like how to use computers, and he wanted to play a joke on him, and so he says, oh, when the screensaver comes on, you have to hit the desk, bang, you know, and so he punched the desk and the screensaver came off, but it was a joke, right? But like some days later, he goes to the library and he sees that guy still there, and at some point he sees the guy like banging the desk with his fist because he thought that like he hadn't figured it out yet, you know. So he went to see him and just tell him that you know what?
That was great. The
wait a
sun
minute.
is shining, and Mr. President-elect, this is the
Have to
first
put this in the
inauguration
oven.
in the history of America where J-Lo
It's
was
too
the
high.
warm-up act for Chief Justice Roberts.
I'm gonna put this on lower.
It is now my distinct honor to introduce the Chief
And,
Justice of the Supreme
put this at
Court
500.
of the United States, John Roberts, to
And in the
administer
meantime,
presidential
I think in the
oath
meantime we can
to the next
maybe heat it
President of the
here.
United States,
This was gonna be
Joseph
hot already
R.
when we put it in
Biden.
the. I don't really have like. Wait. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna make the the thingy, the sauce that goes on the. Well, not the icing. You know, the icing on the cake. Well, literally, I'm gonna make the icing on the cake, and I'm gonna show you a secret recipe, like the best icing that you can possibly have. Is like really, really, really good. So, I guess this works. You just have a bunch of forks, and I don't even know where they are now.
I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear. I, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr., do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute. That I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States. Office of President of the United States. And will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend. Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the United States. So help me God. So help me God. Congratulations, Mr. President.
All right, I guess Joe Biden is officially president. So I guess like I don't have to wear masks anymore now because there's no more COVID or maybe not. Okay. No. So you take this thingy, icing sugar, and you just first thing you have to open it. And wait, let me just mix this. Alright. Well, this is the best thing you can ever put on a cake.
Joe Biden is now the 46th President of the United States.
Gimme. And then
Where there are usually hundreds of thousands, it is oddly intimate in this era
you put lemon
of COVID.
on it. Without the... God damn it, how many... Jeez, how many fucking seeds are... Oh, well, remove them later. Where's my fork? Okay, here. Alright. I think just sort of mix this.
So the pause here is because I think we're all trying to figure out what is next on the program.
And it's like really, really delicious.
It could be either his speech,
Yeah, I think I
or
need
it
more
could be
lemon.
Garth Brooks. One
There's
of
not
those two
enough.
things are possible. Already Lady Gaga, J-Lo, those are two people who have been very close to Joe Biden. Interestingly enough, you heard from Father Leo Donovan. He did the homily anyway at Beau Biden's funeral.
I'm gonna get
The Pledge
this.
of Allegiance, that firefighter from Fulton County, Georgia, who signed the pledge as well. You know, certainly a nod to the hard work of first responders, but also the hard work of the people in Georgia. And Amy Klobuchar, when she spoke initially, saying to people effectively, this is the day when our democracy props itself
My
up.
fellow Americans,
You know, this
a
makes me
moment
think about,
we have all been
like,
waiting
you know, when
for.
people die,
It is now
like,
my great privilege and high honor to be the
you know, people
first
ask, you know, what
person
happens after
to
we die, you know?
officially
And
introduce
I think,
the 46th
like, the
President
question
of the
is wrong.
United States,
Because if you ask,
Joseph
like,
R.
what happens after you
Biden
die,
Jr.
what that means is that you're sort of clinging to the notion that time is just some immutable thing that moves forward. But what time really is, it's not what we experience it as. What time is, it's really just a set of coordinates. You know, that's what time is. Because if you make it, like, say,
Speaker Pelosi.
you make the
Peter
statement
Schumer.
that
Peter McConnell.
some guy is dead.
Vice
Okay?
President Pence.
Okay, say, well, he's dead.
My distinguished guest. My
Whether
fellow
the statement
Americans.
is true or not
This
depends
is
on
America's
you,
day.
on your point of
This
view.
is
That is
democracy's
your
day.
coordinates in time.
Day of history and
So
hope.
if the guy dies at 2
Renewal and
p.m.,
resolve.
and you say he's dead,
crucible.
well,
For
at
the
3
ages,
p.m.,
America has been tested
if
anew,
you are at
and
3
America has
p.m.,
risen to the
then
challenge. Today,
your
we
statement is
celebrate the
correct.
triumph not of a candidate,
But if you are at
but of
1
a
p.m.,
cause.
your statement is
Cause of
incorrect.
democracy.
So the correctness of your
The
statement
people,
simply
the will of the
depends
people
on
has been heard,
where you're saying it
and the will
from
of the people has been
in
heeded.
the coordinates of
Learned
time.
again
So
that
the
democracy
person
is
who's
Democracy is
dead,
fragile. And at
that
this
is-
hour,
wait a
my
minute.
friends,
It's
democracy
starting
has
to smell kind of
prevailed.
weird. Wait a minute. Is it
So now,
supposed to?
on this hallowed ground where just a few days ago, violence sought to shake the Capitol's very foundation, we come together as one nation, under God, indivisible,
What the hell?
carry out the peaceful
It smells like-
transfer of power.
It smells
as
like
we
it's
have for
burned
more
or
than 2
something.
centuries. As we look ahead,
Oh wait, there's a
our
cake.
uniquely American way,
Okay, so it's working. All right.
restless,
I guess I can just leave it there for now.
optimistic,
It just smells weird. I think it's
set
because
our
there's so much
sights on the
stuff
nation
in
we know
there.
we can be and we must be.
I'll just, I guess, wait for the
Thank my predecessors of both
cake
parties
to.
for the presidency today. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I know the resilience
So yeah,
of
like-
the Constitution and the strength,
Like someone,
of our nation.
who
As does
dies
President Carter,
at a certain
but
point in
spoken
time.
last
Let's say,
night, who cannot be with
let's
us
say he
today,
dies at
but
point
whom
B.
we salute for
Well-
his lifetime in service.
Regardless of anything else, at point A he's alive,
I've just taken the
and at
sacred
point B
oath.
he's dead.
Each of those
So it's like
patriots,
it's a set of coordinates. It's like
the oath first sworn by George
like this
Washington.
thingy.
But the American
this-
story
So
depends
in the
not on any
coordinates
one of
of
us,
space,
not on
you have
some
like
of us,
3D coordinates like
but on
this,
all of us,
of the height, the
on we
sort
the
of
people
circumference here,
who seek
and
a more perfect union.
you sort of like multiply
great
them,
nation.
and like you, so you get the coordinates in space. So this exists from here
Peace
to
and in
here.
war,
So these are the limitations. So if I'm
far.
here, well,
still
I can
have
just
far
move
to
around
go.
because this thing doesn't exist here. It exists here.
press forward,
So these are the
speed
coordinates
and
in
urgency,
space.
for we have much to
And
do
so everything has coordinates in
winter of
space and in
peril.
time.
and significant possibilities.
So if you're alive at a certain
Much to
set of
repair,
coordinates,
much to
you will
restore,
always be
much
alive
to heal, much to
in
build,
that set of coordinates.
much to
And that's what
gain.
eternal life is. You have eternal
People
life
in our nation's
because
history
there will never be a time in
have been more
history
challenged,
in which you will be alive when
time
you're
more challenging.
dead, or when you're
difficult
going to be dead when you're
than the time
alive.
we're in now.
There will always be a time in history.
Once in a century
Well,
virus
you can
that
say
silently stalks
at
the
this
country.
date, I'm
It's
alive.
taken as many lives
So
in
this
one
is
year
eternal.
as the American
It's
lost
just that
all of World
if you-
War II.
If you follow the illusion
Millions
that
of
time,
jobs have been lost.
is it supposed to do
Hundreds of
that?
thousands of
Wait,
businesses
let me
closed.
just turn this down a little bit.
The cry for racial justice, some 400 years in the making, moves us.
No, this thing is
Dream of
useless. See,
justice for
I can
all
turn on the
will
fan
be deferred.
and not have a fan here, but there's nothing here. So, whoa, oh shit, yeah, that's disgusting. That's just, this spider web just fell on me. Yeah. Well, I don't, well, I don't know if we put it in the oven. Let me just, wait a minute, open the window.
Another January.
Ah.
1963, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. The president said, and I quote,
I need
if my name
I think the
ever
cake
goes
is actually
down in
coming. I don't
history,
actually even need the oven, I
it'll be for
think.
this
I
act,
can turn the oven off.
my whole
Because when
soul
I
is
sort
in
of poke through it, I found like little pieces
my
of
whole soul
bread-like thingies.
today
And,
on this January day.
oh shit, the
my
smoke is
whole
starting to be
soul
pretty
is
heavy in here.
bringing America together.
Shit, that's not,
Uniting our people. Uniting our nation.
anyway,
I ask every American to join
gee.
me in this cause.
let me just remove my hat here. Wait, I need to find.
Fight the foes we
Well, I can
face.
use this plate.
Anger,
I'm gonna have to
resentment, hatred, extremism,
find room somewhere.
lawlessness,
I'm gonna put it on the floor for now.
disease, joblessness, and hopelessness.
And
With unity, we can do.
I mean, it's
great
sort of
things,
starting
important
to
things.
look like a
We
cake,
can
I
right
guess.
wrongs. We can put people to work in good jobs. We can teach our children in safe schools. We can overcome the deadly virus. We
Don't know
can
why it's
reward-
smoking so
reward
much.
work and
I mean, it's
rebuild
actually
middle
it's the
class and
pot
make
that's
healthcare
smoking.
secure
It's
for
not.
all. We
It's
can
not the
deliver
actual
racial justice
things
and
in
we
the
can make
element.
America once again
I don't know why it's doing that,
a
but
leading
anyway.
force for good in the world. I know
Like they
speaking
say
of
that
unity
to know when a cake is ready, you have to sort of
sound
pierce
like
it
a foolish
with
fantasy.
something and see if it comes out
I know the
intact.
forces that divide us are deep
Um,
and they are real.
well, I guess that doesn't qualify
But I
it.
also know they are
Okay,
not
so
new. Our history has been a constant struggle between the American ideal and all its illegal and harsh, ugly realities of racism, nativism, fear, demonization have long torn us apart.
you know, it's funny how
The battle is
they
perennial,
keep accusing
and victory is
Joe
never
Biden of
assured.
stealing the election. I mean, the
Civil
only one who
War, the
stole
Great
an
Depression,
election
World
is
War,
Ralph
9/11,
Nader. Because, like
the
in
struggle,
2000,
sacrifice, and setbacks, our
like during the
better angels
campaign,
have always prevailed. In each of
there
these
was,
moments, enough of
like,
us,
the right-wing people, they were all voting for George Bush.
carry all of
The
us
left-wing
forward.
people, they sort of had the choice between Al
we
Gore
can do that now.
and the Green Party with Ralph
History,
Nader.
faith,
And
reason.
it's
Show
funny
the way.
because Ralph
way,
Nader got a
dude.
huge amount of votes
We
for
can
like a
see
third
each other
party
not
kind
as
of guy.
adversaries, but as
And
neighbors.
it was obvious
We can
that,
treat each other with
you know,
dignity
when
and
Al Gore
respect.
wins Florida by like 500
join
votes,
forces.
or like George Bush wins Florida by
Stop the
500
shouting
votes,
and lower the
and
temperature.
Nader has like what? I think he had like 20,000 or something in
There is
Florida.
no peace,
And I mean,
only bitterness and fury.
like,
No progress.
and even in New Hampshire,
Only
if Al Gore wins
exhausting
New Hampshire, he
outrage.
wins the election, and I
No
think he
nation.
lost New Hampshire by
Only a
about
state
like a
of
bit over
chaos.
1,000. And
This is our historic
even
moment.
in New Hampshire,
of crisis and
Nader had much more than the
Unity.
difference of votes between
path forward.
Bush and Gore. And
And we must meet this
you know,
moment as the United States.
you know, people say us another spider
If we
web.
do that,
It's
I
sort of like in
guarantee you
3D,
we will
see?
not fail.
3D spider
We
web.
have never, ever
Coming
failed
towards you.
in America.
Anyway, so like,
We've acted together.
so
So today,
what was I talking about?
at this time, in this place,
Yeah. Anyway, so
let's
we're
start
waiting for this
afresh.
thing to.
all of us,
Oh yeah, like
Let's begin to listen
Ralph
to
Nader.
one another.
Like even after the
Hear
show,
one another. see
like
one another,
later on, like years later,
show
I
respect
think
to
he
one
he
another.
actually admitted that he
Politics
wanted
doesn't have to be a raging
he wanted
fire,
Republicans to win.
destroying
I mean,
enemies.
his reason might have been like dumb. He thought, oh well, if Republican
Every
wins,
disagreement
they're gonna be so horrible
doesn't have
that
to be a cause for
people
Cold
will
War.
know that we have to vote
And we must
for
reject
Democrats or
the
something. It'll
culture
push Democrats to
which
be
facts
more like
themselves are
environmental
manipulated
or something. I don't know.
and even
And
manufactured.
I mean, they still lost in 2004 with John Kerry, so the strategy didn't really help much. Wait a minute. Well, that was
My fellow Americans, we have to be different.
2004 was funny. Like
America has to be better.
um,
than
the
And I believe
like
America
the
is so
Vietnam
much
War
better.
all of a
Just
sudden
look
was
around.
like back,
it
was like back in the news or something. And they actually, it's funny because they sort of did a character assassination on John Kerry by like saying that he opposed the war and he opposed killing innocent civilians or something. Or like, yeah, but that's, is that a bad thing or? Okay, cake is not ready yet. But it's sort of like, it's funny because it's sort of ready on the side, but on the inside it's kind of not. So,
marching for the right to vote.
suppose we're,
And
wait a
today,
minute.
we mark the swearing in of the first woman in
Like,
American history elected to national office, Vice President
it's funny
Kamala
because,
Harris. Don't tell me things can't
like,
change.
you would think that John Kerry saying that
Here we stand.
like killing innocent
Across the
Vietnamese
Potomac,
people
Arlington Cemetery,
like
where
would be
heroes
something that
who
would be
gave
good for
the
him,
last full
but it
measure of
actually hurt his
devotion,
campaign. I mean,
rest in eternal
it's
peace.
sort of funny the way they
And here
they
we
framed it.
stand,
And of course,
just days after
like,
a riotous mob thought they could use violence to silence the
at that time everybody was terrified of terrorism because like the World Trade Center thingy was still like not
It
too long
did
ago.
not happen. It will never
and,
happen. Not today.
like just
not
before the
tomorrow,
election,
not ever. Not
you had
ever.
you know, Osama bin Laden that sort of released a video, like I don't know what you're saying,
All those
you know,
who
that
supported our
Americans would
campaign,
never be safe, blah blah blah.
I'm
It
humbled
sort of
by
scared
the faith
people
you
and
place in us. To all those who did
encouraged
not
them
support
to
us, let me say this.
vote for
Hear me
for
out
thingy
as we
there.
move forward. Take a
Okay,
measure
I
of
think
me
it's
and my heart.
sort of
You
ready.
still disagree.
I guess we can
So
try to
be
taste
it.
the cake.
That's democracy. That's America.
Yum, yum, yum.
The right to dissent peacefully.
I have
The
my icing.
guardrails of our republic is perhaps this nation's greatest strength.
I don't have this thing either. I can use a pizza plate. Where's my
This
fork?
agreement must not lead to disunion. And I pledge this to you.
Okay,
I
let's
will be a president for all.
let's see if this cake's gonna be better than the
All
Biden
Americans.
administration. All right, I guess I have to. Oh my God!
And I promise you, I will
Shit.
fight as hard for
I
those
burned
who
my
did
floor
not
there.
support me as for
Oh,
those who
gee.
did.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that's just great. Oh, shit!
Many centuries ago,
Just
St. Augustine, a saint of my church, wrote that a people was a multitude
this.
defined by the
Okay.
common objects of their love. Defined by the common
Yeah, so-
objects of their love. What are the common objects we as Americans love
Right.
that define us as Americans? I think we know. Opportunity,
For fuck's sake.
liberty, dignity, respect,
Okay, wait a
honor,
minute. I'm just gonna get the cake out of there.
the truth.
Using
Recent weeks
one
and
hand.
months have taught us a painful
yeah.
lesson.
Just
There
use the
is
bread
truth
so I don't
in
burn
our
myself.
Lies told for power and for profit. And each of us has a duty and a responsibility.
Oh
As
shit!
citizens,
Shit! Shit!
as
Shit!
Americans,
Oh fuck! It's sort of
especially as
melting
leaders.
down.
Leaders who have pledged
fuck's
to
sake,
honor
why
our
is this-
Constitution and protect our nation.
See, this is the part they leave out when you watch. Oh man, it smells really bad. When you watch like Gordon Ramsay or something, he doesn't show.
I understand that many of my fellow Americans view
Okay.
the future
Could get this cake ready.
with trepidation. I understand they worry about their jobs.
Uh,
I understand, like my dad, they lay in bed staring at night, staring at the ceiling, wondering, can I keep my health care?
see, this looks like a cake.
Can I pay my mortgage? Thinking about their families.
All right.
What comes next?
Oh my God, there's something that smells like metallic in here. I don't know what that is. It just smells so horrible. Ugh.
Trusting those who don't
What the
look
hell is this smell?
like you, or worship the way you do, or don't get their news from the same sources you do.
Ugh.
We must end this uncivil war.
It smells just like,
It's red against blue,
I don't know.
rural versus
I
urban,
scratch the bottom and get all the cake out.
conservative versus liberal.
Okay.
We can do this.
Alright, I guess that's it for the
Open our
cake.
souls
I'm
to
gonna
the heart of our hearts.
put this back. Gimme. Alright. Yummy, yummy.
And say, just for a moment, because
For fuck's sake. Oh, gee.
Carroll County for its fateful deal.
I don't have any more of these tiles.
Some days
Oh, gee.
you need a hand.
Come on.
The other days, when we're called to
Oh,
lend a hand.
fuck. Anyway, so let's put the icing on the
do for
cake.
one another. And if we are this way, our country will be stronger.
Alright, so that's, I mean, the presentation isn't the best, but, I mean, just
Fellow Americans,
put candles on it or
and the work
something.
ahead of us,
Anyway, so this,
we need each other. We need
let's
all our strength to
taste,
persevere
I
through
think,
this dark winter. We're entering what may be the toughest and
Um,
deadliest period of the virus.
oh shit, I got a bad
We
feeling
must
about
set
this.
aside politics and finally face
All right,
this
let's-
pandemic as one nation. One nation.
Oh,
And I promise you this, as the Bible says,
Okay,
weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. We will
I don't know, man,
get
it's-
through this together. Together. Look, folks, All my colleagues I serve with in the House and the Senate
It's sweet,
we all understand
but weird.
the world is watching.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, okay, it's
Here's my
very
message
sweet.
to those beyond our
It's
borders.
something.
America
Anyway,
has been tested. We've
So
come out stronger for it.
I guess that's
We
it for
will
now.
repair our alliances.
Anyway, so I'll
Engage
see you
with the world
guys.
once again.
I'll see you guys
Not to
another
meet
time. Okay,
yesterday's
bye bye.
challenges,